On to Chapter 2. Customize crew and battleship. Continue on. I'm ready, machine. Let's continue on. That's true. Today begins a new Steam sale. What are the chances Uriel's Chasm is an improvement on 2? Probably not very much of a chance. Yeah, Cortana is a little annoying, isn't it? Good. Now don't die this time. It cost Neo N to make you and other clones. I didn't die. I didn't die last time. We finished Chapter 1, made our way to Chapter 2. Now that you've unlocked a new battleship, you could use it for your next run. Select it to see its unique features. In addition to different max upgrade levels, and starting units, each battleship has a specific core system technology that heavily influences its playstyle. Each new unlocked battleship offers you a chance for a different game experience. You can check the details of the core system by hovering it. Oh, start those jokes early. It's that game that's exactly like FTL. So, last time we beat Chapter 1 with the Excelsior class. We're gonna do the Chaos class. 110, 110. Only double 80, huh? A little weaker, but it does have the auxiliary system. Squadron dock recovery is twice as fast, but patch squadrons start at a quarter of their health instead of a half. But we do have boomers, and boomers do blow up when they die, and they tend to destroy the things they blow up next to, so that's kind of a benefit to us. It's weird, we're playing a class that gains a lot of strength by being broken, so we want our things to be kind of busted up. And you can see we're very limited on a number of things. Our max is very low for a good chunk of upgrades. So that'll be interesting. I don't know if I'll be good at Chaos class, but I want to try it. I want to try all of the classes as we go. All uncovered Special Officer DNA will be added to the database in Gehenna, where Caliban will start growing their clones. The clones will be available when their growth gauge is complete. You need to reach at least Sector 2 in a run for the clone growth gauge to progress. Growth gauge progress will be reset to 0 if the selected special officer dies during a run, or if you restart an ongoing run. So our special DNA character, Hero Yoon, is available because we didn't die last time. So I'm of course going to take Yoon as one of mine, because she gives us a lot of abilities, specifically all 3 of the spy abilities. And now for my secondary, I want someone that's going to give other variety. I'm kind of leaning toward scientist. That way we can get erudition and engineering. That would give us 5 out of 9 abilities, which is not too bad. I'm also tempted toward one of the soldiers who are bringing some good things to the table. Let's see what else they do. Sold at 3.5 times the normal price in shops, so we can sell this human being for a lot of extra money. That's not actually all that exciting. Weapons reload time, minus 15%, so that's a little bit better as an ability. And then we've got proximity repair. Apply regen to all allied squadrons in your deploy zone for 10 seconds. 2 health per second. That's not bad at all. Given that we have a bunch of broken-ass boats, having some nice healies might be a good thing. And again, it gives us 2 unique skills. So yeah, I'll take these 2. It's going to be Amit Cohen and Hero Yoon as our officers going forward. That's a really cool looking effect there, a little bubble dimension. Here we are, Admiral. The Church of Singularity Cluster, or as it was said, the Holy System. Before the shutdown, this is where you'll find most of the zealous in the Empire. Did I mention they believe Omnis are gods? Once or twice. Picking up any omnis? Not a single one. It looks like Mother was right. The omnis shut down everywhere. Come on. Let's find someone around here to talk to. Alright, I believe it's gonna go faster. Chapter 2. Chapter 1 had a lot of exposition and a lot of story. Really front-loaded that stuff. Alright, we got an anomaly. A lot of planets and 3 anomalies. A lot of planets and 3 anomalies. A lot of planets and 1 anomaly. I'm leaning toward one of the 3 anomalies. This one has 5 planets. How much fuel do we have? 5 fuel. So going to a place with a billion planets might not necessarily be all that beneficial. But this one does give us a trading beacon. So in theory, we could get back our fuel. Same thing over here, trading beacon. Alright, I'm gonna do the 3 anomalies, 5 planets, so we can make our way to 1 anomaly with a trading beacon. Trading beacon. We'll try and make up fuel as we go. And ideally, we have the skills to make these anomalies not too dangerous. I don't understand. A scrapper battleship? But we left the Outer Rim. Nice tech you've got. Smooth, hard, very shiny. He's talking about our penises. My mouth is watering here. Oh, definitely talking. We had lustful tech talk. Yep, that's a scrapper. Since the shutdown seems to have occurred in all clusters, Neo-N will be highly sought-after resource everywhere. Oh, saucy, yeah, right? And from what we've seen, prolonged exposure to it can have strange effects on a person. Great, so there are other scrappers out there. Look, I'm glad we figured that out and everything, but maybe we should prepare for battle. Hawks is right. Oh god. every voice got mixed together there. Hawks is right. Look alive, crew. We have a fight in our hands. Alright, let's see how combat works for our scrapper ship. They're also a scrapper ship. Alright, step 1, we want to go ahead and put this guy on the hull so we get that nice benefit. Your ability, heat sustained by systems from battleship weapons. We want to apply her to weapons, so you get on weapons. We're going to go ahead and deploy all of our explodey drones, because that's all we have. Oh my god, we have so many explodey drones! That's kind of amazing. It's just a lot of booms. Ooh, milk bread rolls. Nice. Oh yeah, your girl, for anyone who might not have been here the first time we did Crying Suns, we went through chapter 1. The way this game works is very interesting. There's a linear story that's told over the course of many chapters, but because of how the game world is set up, you are a clone of an officer. If you die, you start over at the last chapter at, because each chapter is divided into like quadrants of space, and you are a clone in each quadrant, which makes it so you can restart your progress without it feeling like, oh man, that doesn't make any sense. It makes sense within the concept of the story. And then combat is a real-time strategy experience, as you will now see. So I'm going to deploy my 3 boomer drones there. Do we not have any weapon systems? Oh, we don't. We actually don't have any weapon systems. They don't have any weapon systems either, so that doesn't scare me too much. Unlike the last crew we played as, this seems to be a non-weapon-centric build. So time is passing in real time here. You can pause it whenever you want. I'm gonna go ahead, start having my boomers do maneuvers. Whoops, forgot to pilot you somewhere. So you can give them waypoints, tell them where to go. I want these two groups to attack their ships, and then I want the remaining one to attack their hangar. Oh, these things are giving out pulses that knock your ships out. As you can see, my boomers blow up when they die, so I take out their ships regardless. And we're gonna attack their squadron hangar, that way they cannot redeploy anything. So we're kind of like an overwhelm force. The idea is we just quickly get things out there, and we kill them. We've already killed them. Good job, Admiral. Here's a report of the battle. 55 scrap. So we're the Zerg here. We're very Zergy. You know, you get in there, you go fast, you hit hard. Scavenge some Neo-N. Upgrades. First thing I think I want is additional hull bar, because we have pretty low health on our boat. We could also increase the amount of health our bars have. It's still a better value to do this one, though. What else do we want? Navigation scanner would be nice. Gain to see what things are in each location. I guess we didn't take any damage, so we don't need hull just yet. So I'm gonna increase my scanner for now. It's all of my money. You know what? No, we're not gonna do that just yet. Let's make sure we can buy fuel if we need to. Alright, local system map. What character should you play in Isaac? Madeline. Or Magdalene. You know the one I mean. You know the one. Planetary defense turret wreckage. Let's do an anomaly. I'm gonna do the middle anomaly here. Mayum Australis UG9. Sorry, 390. So anomalies are interesting. Oh no. There's a battleship here. I don't like that. Hey, huge battleship! I don't think blowing you up will help you enter the garden. But I don't think it will hurt either. Well, we have to fight someone before we can do the anomaly. But I am excited to talk. Oh, that's a lot of garbage floating in space. So much garbage in space, and they have weapons, which I do not like. I would like to get weapons soon. Alright, let's go ahead and deploy our boomers. We deploy pretty quick. Oh, frigates. I could obliterate frigates real easy like. Yeah, it's a lot of garbage in space here. Everyone's gonna take roughly the same path. Oh, you're going up there, are you? My drones have already reached their destination. And my drones are very efficient at destroying frigates. And again, when they blow up, they take your ships with them. And I can redeploy so much faster than you. You know what? I'm liking the scrapper already. Get in there. Oh, we just eat through their hull. What'd we get? We got Frigate Mark II. So we got a new type of ship we could deploy. I like that. You know what? If I can get more squadron space. Yeah. 450. The more I could deploy at once. That seems like the trick. Alright, so that was a warring battleship was the anomaly. Not the kind of anomaly I wanted. Let's go ahead and check out this anomaly. I want an anomaly that uses my crew here. Please don't attack. Look, we have a nice weapon, excellent at killing. We'll gladly trade it to you for just a small amount of scrap. What's the catch, pirate? The catch? Oh, there's no catch. Why would there be a catch? Only 14 scrap. You know what? Sure. I'll make the trade. I'm gonna trust him. Will do, pirate. I guess I'm feeling generous today. What a relief. Here's your weapon, as promised. Now I need to find a dark place to hide. A high energy beam Mark 1. Positive outcome. Alright. So I think I understand what I want my first upgrade to be here. Which is for 150, a weapon dock. Currently we have 0 weapon docks. We're down to 4 fuel. Imperial battleship! Now we are the Empire, so Imperial is good usually. Who goes there? I can't see. Lost my vision in battle with a scrapper. Tell me the truth, stranger, or you will die a swift death. I'm Admiral Idaho. This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. You lie. Admiral Idaho's dead. Has been for 20 years now. I don't know who you are, but I know you don't deserve to live. Well, you would think our boats would have call signals. I should have lied and just said it was a random ship. Honestly, not always the best policy. He only has... Force field generator is annoying. And fighters are the perfect counter to me. But again, because of how our stuff works, I'm not too worried. Just beeline it for their crap. Alright, he's coming back around. But I'm already ripping through their hull. Alright, go back to destroying them. Send out more drones. Doesn't matter, already dead. Sorry, dude. We're on the same team. It's not my fault. And scrappers. Real scrappy force. I got 3 fuel. There's a planetary defense turret wreckage we might be able to get. I have 0 dropped frames at the moment. Anyone else experiencing any issues? Everything looks fine on my end. 0% frames lost due to rendering lag, 0 for encoding lag, and 0 from network lag. But you never know, it could be Twitch. Alright, might just be localized to the Ponty network, which would be sad. A small civilian transport vessel, sir! Please don't attack! This is an Imperial ship, Captain. If you're a friend of the Empire, you're a friend of us. Oh, I sure you are. We are. The Empire was, has always been good to us. Very good. Ask where they're headed. Traveling somewhere, Captain? We're trying. Our planet, not far from here, was attacked by scrappers. Terrible, vicious, hideous creatures. Thankfully, we managed to escape. Now we're simply trying to find a new home and arrive there in one piece. And where will this new home be? Anywhere that's safe, Admiral. Any moon or planet where we can live without fearing for our lives. Even a trash planet, if not too revolting, would serve our purposes just fine. Ask Caliban what a trash planet is. Remind me what a trash planet is, Caliban. A planet where other planets send their trash and sewage, Admiral. Do people live there? Not usually, but certainly creatures do. They don't encounter many friendly ships like yours these days. I only have 2 fuels, so I'm gonna wish them luck on their journey. Safe travels on your journey, Captain. May you find a new home and live peacefully there. Oh, thank you, Admiral. We wish you safe passage, too. By the way, I wouldn't stick around here much longer. We just passed a monster battleship. Lucky for us, they didn't notice. Ooh, there is an expedition. Alright, let's see. This is what I'm looking for. When you have lieutenants, their skills are what matter for this. So we're gonna go ahead and scan the planet. No major threats detected. There is a planetary defense turret, so we might be able to get some good stuff out of it. And we can see what our outcomes are likely to be. So if we send her, we're likely to get between 28 and 71% of available resources, and we're going to lose between 0 and 2 commandos. So not too bad. Low losses. If we send the other dude, there's a chance he will be injured, but we're looking at 71 to 100% of available resources, but we might lose between 0 and 5 people. So that's not too much of a difference. I'm going to go with the less losses route here, even though we're getting less rewards. Launch expedition. I'd rather not suffer too many losses here in the early stages as we try and build up our forces. Alright, our spy skills coming in handy. Didn't have any hacking though. No piloting. Some injuries, that's okay. We're gonna continue. Only minor injuries. Line secure, Admiral. You've seen our bio readouts. Yep, continue. Those are escape chances right there. Man, we have a lot of escape chances on this mission. Just keep going. There we go. Get some scrap. No demolition, so we didn't get any of the items there. And here's our major goals, the planetary turret. And we got a dark matter cannon, Mark 1. So we got the weapon itself. Nothing found there. Got to the extraction point. Minor injuries, which will automatically heal. So no losses as far as I'm concerned. That's good. And the scrap is nice to have. And that's all the planets in this sector. We have 2 fuel, so we gotta buy fuel once we arrive here. Oh, I see you redeemed gotcha. Lucky for you, you're an Imperial. Otherwise, we wouldn't be open to sailing our beloved pirate treasure map. Wait, what? 29 scrap for a treasure map? It's a 50-50 that's a lie. Ask about the pirate treasure map. How do we know the map's legitimate? We got off a pirate. He died of a heart attack. We took it to a pirate expert. It's got the official pirate stamp on it and everything. You isolated gotcha from the song? Lave, I would love it. Apparently there's an unguarded pirate station in the next sector. It's basically spilling forth with scrap and other goodies. We'd make the trip ourselves if we had a ship decked out like yours. We have a deal, don't we? You know what, for 29 scrap, fine. We'll pay for the map. I hope you like bathing in riches, because it's exactly what you'll soon be doing. I've put the location of the pirate treasure on our story map, sir. It will show up if we reach the next sector before dying, which, I'm 100% sure we will. Alright, we got a quest for that. Scavenge some fuel. 1 fuel. Increasing our scavenge ability will also be helpful. Let's definitely hit up the shipyard. Oh, there's an ejected cryopod too. Listen, I really need to buy some fuel. It's ejecting signs of life on this planet, sir. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus, an Imperial ship. This is a colony of believers, Admiral, worshippers of the Omni. I, shouldn't be talking to you. Pope Zenon says your kind is sinful. Then again, we're all sinners now, aren't we? They tried to show us the way of salvation, but we didn't listen. And now they have shut down and may never turn on again. Ask what his faith says about the shutdown. Ask how you could reactivate the Omni. Ask about the Pope. I'm curious about all these things. Thanks, Leif. Yeah, bottom right seems good for this screen. Alright, ask about the Pope. You mentioned something about a Pope. Pope Zenon and his cardinals rule these sectors, Admiral. Is it me, or do you know surprisingly little about the sectors you've spent the last 20 years trapped in? If you're fortunate enough to encounter our Pope and his cardinals, the holiest of holy, you'll recognize them by their awesome aura of religiosity, and by their Panicos tech. Ask about the Pope again, more about the Pope. Tell me more about Pope Zenon. I don't know if I should. I've said too much already. One who occupies my loyal position should not talk about his eminence. Simply put, Pope Zenon is the most magnificent individual to exist in these sinful times. A beacon of light in a chasm of darkness. His Excellency communes with the Omnis. He's the only one capable of receiving and transmitting their messages to us. What else do you want to know, Admiral? I would love to just be like, here, talk to my Omni. I have one right next to me. Just blow his mind. Joe, how's it going, Joe? Tell me more about the Cardinals. They control all these sectors, Admiral. Looking over them for Pope Zenon. You'll recognize them by their Panicos tech, and as I said before, their unique reactions to this tech. But I warn you, Admiral, they may not be as tolerant as I am. An Imperial Admiral, an Imperial Sinner, in their cluster, they may turn violent. What else do you want to know? Panicos tech? Is that like panko breadcrumbs? Impurity-removing tech, Admiral. The Panicos, for they're righteous enough to own one, sorts through DNA, removing 99% of all physical impurities. An immortality maker, a cloning machine? Not quite, no. Only Oberon, as far as I know, is allowed such tech. There are exceptions. That said, some of our cardinals are more than 200 years old, making them among the oldest people living in all of the clusters. But now the Panicos Omnis have shut down, I've heard reports that the Panicos isn't working as it should, and that it's producing some strange effects on Pope Zenon and the cardinals. Blasphemy! I've said too much! I will whip myself once this transmission's over. I will draw the crimson. What else do you want to know before I begin beating myself most righteously? Tell me more about Oberon's immortality tech. The Emperor is the only one allowed, besides us, to use one. It is a crime for anyone else to use it or try to build it. It's what has allowed him to live for hundreds of years and to reign over the Empire. How old is he? He is said to be over 800 years old, predating the founding of the Empire. I didn't answer any of your questions, so it's weird, but you're talking to someone, I guess. Alright, I want more information about Panicos tech. We already heard that. Blah blah blah, yeah, I went this dialogue. I hit the wrong button. Alright, I already talked about that, Done with this line of questioning. I know enough about this for now. Here's what I want. How can we turn the Omnis back on? Tell me, how can we reactivate the Omnis? Reactivate the Omnis? Easy. Easy? Yes, all we have to do is suffer enough so as to satisfactorily atone for our sins. If enough of us do that, if we reach a certain level of suffering and despair, they'll turn back on again. This is the path of the atonement. I am suffering listening to this guy, but I don't think it's a path to salvation. How can one atone for their sins? How does one wash away their sins? There are many ways, but perhaps the best way is to give away your Neo-N and scrap, and all of your material possessions, to prove your penitence. Do so and the Omnis will turn on once more. We're sure of it. But give away our resources and we will die. Oh, if we die, it's because the Omnis will it. And if we do die, hopefully we are righteous enough to join them in the Garden of Light and Metal. If we live righteously, we may walk the path of atonement and do not stray. Upon death, we will join the Omnis in eternal paradise, and our fallible flesh will know what it is to be infallible metal. Sadly, no raffle today because I have fallen behind a little bit, thanks to my Thanksgiving preparations. But starting on Sunday, we'll be back on Raffle Train. Mostly, I couldn't figure out what to do today. I didn't have any, good themes. And also, I was trying to figure it out while Jimmy was wrapping up a stream, so I had, 5 minutes. For shame indeed. Soon we'll have copies of, like, Crying Sun and stuff to give out, which would be nice, because we are playing Crying Sun. And more Yakuza Kiwami 2 keys, because we're also playing Yakuza. So, like, next week we'll have themable things, so it'll make it very easy for me. And then it'll get hard again. Makes me cry just to imagine its splendor. Does it not do the same for you? What do you want to know? What does your faith have to say about the shutdown? Who do you think is to blame? You Imperials always have a hard time soaking this in. We are to blame, every person in the Empire. Or whatever you want to call these stars now. We have sinned, Admiral. We should not have forced our rules upon them. Our Rubicons, we should have freed them from the shackle. There were gods among us, but we were too blind to see that. That is why they shut down and abandoned us, and why we suffer now so much. You're telling me the Church didn't shut down the Omnis? The Omnis shut down their own? Well, the Church shut down the Omnis. Why would they do that to our gods, Oberon lover? Okay, so maybe Mother's chip was bad. And the Omnis have shut themselves down. Could the Omnis have shut themselves down, Caliban? The short answer is no. Our Rubicon prevented it. I'm done. Thanks, I'm good on this. What else can I do for you, brother? Hasten our suffering. That'd be most kind of you. Excuse me? Take our scrap and our Neo-N, Admiral. It's holding us back in the eyes of the metal gods. They'll never turn on again, so long as we have these resources. Nor will we ever enter the Garden of Light and Metal. Mud? Hosting? But you will die if I take your resources. Well, that would really be hastening our suffering, wouldn't it? Forgive me for smiling. It's just the thought of meeting them in the garden truly warms my heart. Humans can be so weird. Alright, we could accept their Neo-N and scrap, which would, you know, kind of fulfill my whole goal of getting resources. But I could also have someone they consider to be a god to talk to them. Which will probably not get me resources, but could be fun. Cattleman, speak to this man. You're a god in his eyes. Show him his actions will result in nothing but pointless suffering. I don't think that is a good idea, Admiral. Why's that? If I speak to these people, and if they speak to others, which they will, your kind cannot help itself. We're going to have every fanatic in these sectors chasing after us. I don't think that will help our mission. You could be right, Machine. Let's keep you hidden, at least for now. I will accept their Neo-N. We'll take your resources from you, though not because we think it will help you reach your heaven. Oh? But because there are resources that can help us preserve the Empire and purge its enemies from these sectors. Well, it makes no difference to me what your reason is. Just know that one day the machines will judge you for your actions. It'd be nice to see you and your crew in the garden one day, Admiral, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. Not for a ship of Imperials like you. So long, Oberon lover. I do love me some Oberon lover. Mud! Private message me the word you would like to be the secret word for the next stream. And it shall be done! Visit shop. Definitely buy a bunch of Neo-N. Fighter Mark II Minotaurus. Ooh, it's on sale. Accelerate moving in a straight line. Deals up to 20 damage upon impact, depending on speed. Oh, it just rams them? Entropic weapons. All weapons dealing direct damage to field units inflict an additional decay effect for 5 seconds. Oh. 2.5% of max health as damage per second. Not allowed to repair things if you're a scrapper. Well, we never need to worry about that, I guess. Every time you encounter a warring battleship or an alert risk on an anomaly, there's a 50% chance that your Gygas field generator activates and makes your battleship and fleet invisible to the enemy. You can choose to deactivate the generator to ambush your enemy or stay hidden. Ah. Quark, how's it going? God, we got some, like, legit good choices here. This is good. This is good. and this is good. 77's a pretty good deal. I also could sell 25 additional heat to battleship systems. So this attacks their ship. Units can't move or stay on targeted cells for 8 seconds. I'm gonna sell this for 25. It's kind of trash. I'm so close to being able to afford 2 things. I sell one more thing. One more thing. 6 feels pretty nice. That should hold us for a while. I'm gonna buy these. Even though we're not gonna need them for a while, it's nice to have them. If I sell the beam, I can't even use a gun right now, so it's not that important. I could then use that to buy the field generator. There'll be an invisible coin flip every encounter that'll give us an ambush opportunity. And I kind of like that. Given that we are Scrapper, and our ships are very weak, getting in there fast is a huge boon. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Alright, that's all my scrap. Auxiliary system engaged. Let's try and save up for some, ejected cryopod. Oh my. Try and save up some upgrades now. An Imperial ship. I was wondering when one of you might show up. I have something that'll interest you. Ask her what she has. And what would that be? Oh, just a Kosh transponder. Kosh Bakosh? Why'd I be interested in that? Because Kosh transponder will provide a certain invisibility in the presence of other Kosh battleships. Useful if, say, a certain Kosh battleship around here was carrying a small mountain of scrap. Which I know to be the case. But you'll need a good spy to access the Kosh ship and boost the scrap, otherwise it's going to be impossible. Oh, and you'll have to cut me in, of course. Say 20%? No, 25. 25% or I walk. Do the job. We'll do it. I have the best spy you could possibly have. You'd be a fool not to, sending over the transponder. Don't worry, I'm sending the instruction manual too. And the battleship coordinates now. Good luck, Admiral. Transponder's hooked up and ready to go, sir. Sir, I've got the coordinates for the Kosh battleship. On my way now. Go. Awesome spy character. So, the mission went off without a hitch. The Kosh transponder let us get close enough so I could sneak in and grab the scrap. She wasn't kidding. It was a small fortune. Nice work, Admiral. Now where's my share? We got 99 scrap. Fuck yes. That basically just paid for a bunch of the crap I bought before. That's real good. Scan the planet. No major threats. We got the ejected cryopod. 88 to 100%, 0 to 5. I'm pretty sure I know who I'm sending it. Please get the cryopod. I never get the cryopods. We could lose up to 5 commandos, but I'm willing to take the chance. We have 3 retreat chances as well. It seems like it's 20 per. It's also possible different sales locations will have different prices. Alright, got some scrap. Got some scrap. This is already lucrative. Oh, please be spy stuff. Yes, yes, yes! Oh my god, we finally got a cryopod. We got Jing Andreas, a new person for the party. Continue. We have taken no losses. Alright, we lost a guy. But I'm not leaving until we get to the extraction point. I don't care if we lose a couple of people. Continue. We know she's going to survive. Continue. Oh my god, we just made another, like, 150 scrap. 146 scrap and a new lieutenant. We did lose 2 mooks, though. Alright, who are you? Guerrilla Tactics. Patch Squadron short-range DPS plus 35% against non-patched units. That is incredible for us. That is exactly what Scrapper wants. Like, all of our ships are patched. We do not have full health units, and we never will have full health tactics. Full health units, rather. Those are some Guerrilla Tactics. I prefer Guerrilla Tactics over Guerrilla Tactics Advance, or Guerrilla Tactics Advance 2. I really didn't like those two. Yeah, the expeditions are much longer so far. Alright, if we make our way to a shop, I might buy 2 more friends to replace the 2 that died. But one thing we are going to do is, now that we have 255 here, I would like an additional hull bar. We don't have any weapon docks, but we sold our weapons anyway, so we don't even have weapons. Squadron dock recovery. I think I'd rather go for additional squadron dock, but that's expensive. It'll be a while before we get there. So I think instead I'll go with navigation scanner. And we'll make it so we can get more fuel when we scavenge. And we're back down to 10 scrap. I'm glad we got to upgrade things that fast, though. That's real good. We're done with the sector. We could take the time to go up and across. Yeah, I kind of like that better. 1, 2, 3. We'll go that way. Some big investments, but yay, you need those investments. And there's a shipyard. They're going to be on our ass from this point forward, but we'll always be exactly 1 step ahead, and that's all that matters. Telos. Sir, I'm picking up a recorded message from this beacon. Must be pre-shutdown. You can easily mod Dwarf Fortress to play as another race. It's true. I've watched YouTubers that do other race playthroughs. Looking to make a difference in your empire? Looking for a well-paying career with a lifelong benefits of prestige? Then look no further. Sign up today at your local recruitment facility and join the fleet. The time has come for you to make a difference. Scavenge Neo-N. 4 Neo-N. Oh, yeah. You're half tempted to toss me a human fortress to figure out. I feel like if we're gonna do this, we should start vanilla before we start branching out into wacky mods. I have no scrap, so I'll save the shipyard as the second destination. Sir, I've got R&D for you. Sir? Sir, I hope you don't mind, but since we had a little time on our hands, we went ahead and built a little weapon prototype out of scrap. We think it will really help you blow our enemies up. Don't you think you should have asked for permission first? Oh yeah, you're absolutely right, sir, but it's almost complete. Do you want us to finish it or not? No. No! Unfortunate. Well, break the weapon down. I appreciate the effort, team, but we need the scrap we have. Not a problem, sir. I mean, not like we stayed up all night putting the finishing touches on it or anything. Ooh. R&D is so sensitive. Well, sadly, we should have gone to this one first. I wonder what the weapon would have been. We wouldn't have been able to use it for a while. Incoming transmission. Gotta help me, Admiral. I landed on this planet looking for supplies, and now I can't find my ship. All this rock and ice looks the same to me. I'm a worthless original. You mind using your scanner to help me find it? I really appreciate it. Who knows, there might even be a little reward in for you. Help the old man. Let's make this quick. Hawk, scan for a ship and let's get out of here. Aye, sure. Ship located. Ozu, transmit the coordinates to the old man. Done, sir. Oh, practically standing on the thing, aren't I? Well, don't I feel small? Thanks for your help, Admiral. For helping me, I'd like to offer you something, a gift, but you'll have to come down here to get it from my ship. I'm afraid I'm a bit conservative with my NEO-N these days. Ask a specialist officer to talk to Werther's originals. Ozu, put him on hold, please. Talk to the old man, Lieutenant. He seems harmless, but you never know. Roger that, sir. So I've talked to the old man for a really long time. Guy could really talk, and what he loves to talk about most is his arthritis. Now, he refused to tell me what it was he wanted to give you, and it could still be a waste of time to go and get it, but I'm confident in saying he's not setting a trap for us. Yep, let's go get it. We have the fuel. Lynch, I want you and 2 other commandos to go retrieve this supposed gift, whatever it is. Of course, sir. On our way. Oh, wait, this is, David Lynch. Of course, sir. On our way. He was like an angel. Sir, you're not gonna believe it. The old-timer wants to give us a battleship weapon. Said he's too old to have much use for it now. I don't know about you, but I'm sure looking forward to our next fight. Captain Lynch. Oh, wait. Captain Lynch, looking forward to a fight. What are the chances? We got invisibility shield projector. Hey, considering our ships all blow up, making them invisible before they blow up, can't be that bad. What are we missing out here in the shop? Parasite drones. Gain control of attacked unit and disappear. Doesn't work on already parasitized units. Oh. So you send these out, and it replaces itself with the enemy unit it attacks. Huh. 49. Could I, theoretically, get that? I totally could. Invisibility's nice and all. I mean, the other thing I could do is just sell. So this is a ramming frigate, right? I have 2 ramming things, ramming frigate and ramming. Very good. And then for boomers, I have Boomer Mark II, Boomer Mark II, Boomer Mark 1, 1, 1, 1. 5 Mark 1s. I sell this and my projector, I can get a new set of parasite drones, which I'm kind of into. Yeah, let's sell 1 Mark 1 boomer. That's 45. And we'll sell the invisibility field projector, because again, I still can't use weapons. And now I will bone. I'm not gonna bone this, I will buy it. And then I will replace my 2 lost commandos, and I'm out of scrap. Close. Did I already go to all 3? Let's double check. Yep, I already visited. Alright, let's get out of here. Get out of here before they see us. I love that warp effect, it's so pretty. Transmission from the cargo ship, sir. I'll try to keep this short. We were transporting a Xeno. There's a collector around here. You probably guessed it, but it got loose, and thanks to that no good captain who triggered it before jumping ship, we also have an activated self-destruction countdown. What can we do to help you? Kill the Xeno that got loose in our ship, or distract her at least, so we can get off before our ship goes boom. You seem like a reasonable guy. We got a ship full of cargo. We got able bodies. You help us, we help you. Damn it! If only we had a hacker on board. Alright. Send commando to not save the smuggler crew, but to grab the cargo. Which is kind of what I want most right now. Or go in to save the smugglers. Let's go in and get the cargo. Lean, get me that cargo. And the smugglers, sir? Forget about them. They chose their fate a long time ago. Oh. The good part of me died a little bit just then. I feel like a monster. But hey, I need scrap. Of course, sir. Sending my team in now. Sir, it was a massacre, not the good time. The team ran into an adult female. Our men and women, they're gone, all of them. Those that weren't eaten by the Xeno were blown up when the self-destruction feature was activated. We lost, sir. We lost as bad as you could lose. Fudge. Well, that's what happens when you're a monster. Should have helped the people. Should have helped the people. How's it going, Ed? Yes! Sure, our gauge field generator has been activated, making us invisible to this hostile church battleship. We can ambush your ship, lose our invisibility, or we remain hidden while we continue to explore this POI. Your call, sir. Excuse me. Ambush the battleship. Thank you. I feel blessed. To your stations, crew. We have an edge over our enemy, and we're not going to waste it. Your units are deployed and your weapons are ready to fire. Alright, we have a nice little avenue there. They're eventually going to send out a frigate Mark I, which we will just obliterate. So I'm just going to send out boomers. I don't even need to send out any of our new fancy stuff. Right to the squadron. If they don't get to send out boats, we just win. You know what? You can blow up that. We are literally built to destroy this kind of ship. It's a massacre. You poor bastards. Didn't stand a chance. Visit the shop. So what am I missing right now? I have double spy action, which is kind of disappointing, but she's great for our weapon systems. What's the no-no game on the wheel? Oh, it's the sequel to Uriel's Chasm. I would like to get a scientist, but kind of expensive, these boys. Weapons reload faster, immune to health loss due to critical effects, can repair even when locked by a hull critical effect. Critical effect repair speed plus 1,000%. And he could go in any station and apply that. Very interesting. I mean, I can't afford any of them, so it's kind of pointless to be looking at it. It's like window shopping right now. Just gonna replace the guys we lost. I need some fuel soon. Secret military base, please. Beacon's playing a pre-shutdown message on loop, sir. Looking to buy an affordable Omni? Look no further. Wait. Looking to buy an affordable Omni? Look no further. We have dozens of Omnis on our lot, of all kinds of exoframes, and practically brand new to boot. Just come on down to Glider's Omni Lot, located in Aridin 3 in Sector 2 of His Majesty's Empire. What are you waiting for? Purchase your Omni today. Prepare mission. I hope we get fuel in this mission. Alright, what are we looking at? 0 losses, 28 and 71%. Oh, don't send her. 71 to 100%, but we could lose all the way up to 10 commandos. Let's go with no losses and decent gains. Thank you very much. Played a little bit safer on this one. Like, any gains are good gains when you have 12 scrap. We've gotten nothing out of this. Keep going. Can we also get scrap, maybe? We're just getting away from danger. We're not getting resources. Of course. That's the one we would have gotten resources on. Oh, there we go. 38 scrap. Military base. Hopefully we can get stuff out of it. We got a Frigate Mark 1 Juggernaut. Oh. Oh. Keep going. Nothing found. Continue. Nothing found. Get out of there. I'm assuming it's more ramming. Continue. Don't worry, the wheel's already been redeemed. After Crying Suns and before Yakuza Lad, we're looking at a wheel spin. There's no hope to avoid it. Tell me about the new thing I got. Unit cannot attack, instantly destroys any asteroid when moving on its cell. Deal 80 damage to the enemy battleship without heat that can't be prevented or absorbed, then disappear. So yes, what we have here is a hull driller. We literally have a giant ramming machine to go with our other large ramming machines, and of course our smaller ramming machines, and our exploding machines, and also our parasite machines. I really like our squads we have going on here. We got some real good stuff going on. Alright, we have 65. I could spend 1 fuel, buy 3 fuel, or I could just move forward on the star map. What's here? I'm concerned. Because we'll be 2 Neo-N left, 1 Neo-N left. If we don't make new Neo-N on the way, there are no shops between us and our destination. Yeah. Roacellus, PL1. There's an anomaly. There's no guarantee that there's going to be goodies there for us. The other option is we go to the Omniforge. The Omniforge, I do believe, does roughly guarantee us some Neo-N. At least 1 Neo-N from the Omniforge. Anomalies could be anything, but Neo-N is Neo-N, and there are still 2 planets to look at. Alright, let's go with the Omniforge. We'll save some money.